With the latest on Wake Forest and Maryland, we're here with the coach of the Deacs, Jim Grobe. And first, Coach, you come off of the open date, the fall break weekend. Now you're back to work, I know, but did the break come at a good time for you think?
Well, I think so. I think, most coaches would tell you if you're going to have an open date, you'd like to have it about midway through the season. And you'd like to be healthy, which we were pretty healthy, and you'd like to come off a win. And we did that. So it was a good time for us to have a break, I think probably more mentally than physically. And
now you get a Maryland team that's won 5 of its 6 games. It did lose 2 weeks ago decisively to Florida State, but bounced back this past week and beat Virginia. So you've got a team that knows how to win ball games.
Yeah, we have experience with that. We had that happen to us at Death Valley, and I think anytime you play at Florida State or at Clemson or at Virginia Tech, there are a lot of tough places to go play. Things can get out of hand, and that's what happened to Maryland. But they looked really good this past weekend against Virginia. We know we've got our hands full.
When you look at Maryland, just generally, what are some of the things that you see that you'll have to prepare for and negate this week?
Well, I think they've got a couple of pretty talented quarterbacks. The one kid that got hurt in the Florida State game is really special, but the kid that replaced him this past week against Virginia did a great job. They've got a couple big-time receivers that can really go get it, and they mix up the run game. They run a little bit of option with their quarterbacks, and so they keep you off balance. Defensively, they're still a very aggressive football team. They like a lot of line stunts. They like to bring the linebackers and blitz you, and they've got a couple special return guys. So this is a football team that's well balanced, and you can see it in their record.
And what about the Deacs? I think you come off of the win against State where you played close to 60 minutes of really good football.
Yeah, Stan, that's probably the one reason you wouldn't want to have an open date. When you finally play 4 quarters of football and beat a pretty talented football team, you'd like to kind of keep things rolling. So from our standpoint, we just need to see how we come off this open date. I think Maryland's obviously very talented, really kind of on a roll, still competing for a championship, all those kind of things, bowl games, all the things, trying to clean up the ACC before they go on to the Big Ten. So this is a football team that's going to be a huge test for the Deacs. We've got to play good.
Coach, thank you. Good luck.
Thanks, Stan.
Wake Forest and Maryland coming up on Saturday. That's the latest here on WakeForestSports.com.